Hello and welcome to the Watering Hole. Thanks for checking out this clip. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that'll make the baby Jesus cry, and I know how much you guys love making the baby Jesus cry. All right, next story. So remember when the Nazi known as Elon Musk did the Nazi salute, and everybody was like, it was a gesture that resembled a Nazi salute.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one.
Yeah, well, a Michigan priest was defrocked after making a gesture that appeared to be a Nazi salute. It's like, no, he did a Nazi salute. Have you seen the video of him?
Of the priest?
Of
no.
the priest. Okay, well, this was sent to me by Scott Dillahunt. Let me see if I can pull up a video real quick. New window.
I guess we have to see the Michigan priest doing the Nazi salute, because that's just a thing that we do now in America.
Okay. No, we don't need the whole 2 minutes. No, I don't want your commentary on it. I just want to see. No, mute. We don't need to see it. Okay. Oop.
Oh, I saw this fucker.
Yeah.
Yep, that.
Yeah, so
I did
he
see
did
this.
that while
Okay.
referencing Elon Musk and saying, "My heart goes out to you." So, like, that's a still shot. In a vacuum, I would be more willing to grant his as just being that was a weird way to do "My heart goes out to you."
Yeah, but we can't really view it in
But
a
this
vacuum.
isn't in a vacuum.
Yeah, no, we
Thank you for
can't.
the hydrate, Artemis. So
Why would we?
Lesson Lucid said defrosted. Save that for OnlyFans.
Why do we have to live in a world where the church leaders are just doing the Nazi things again, like they did last time?
To be fair, the boss, his bosses kicked him out of the church for this.
Good.
So yeah, a Michigan priest with the Anglican Catholic Church has been removed from his position for making what appears to be a Nazi. No, it's just a Nazi salute. Stop. I mean, okay, I get from a legal perspective, they kind of have to, like, this is the alleged thing, but like,
I'm just gonna say stop being a coward.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It's a Nazi salute.
Like, I don't know. This is one of those things where it's like, I get why you're doing it, but like, we all saw it. We all know what that gesture is.
Let's call it Sig Heil, spade a spade.
It's not alleged. It's right there. It's in front of your face. It's on video. You showed me the video. I watched the video on your platform, and you're saying it's alleged that this happened? That's in the video? Like, yeah, I mean, I guess when AI gets good enough at deepfakes, then it will be reasonable to say alleged when it's a video, but like, AI is not this good. Not yet. Anyway. So, Calvin Robinson, who held the title of priest in charge at St. Paul's Anglican Catholic Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan, performed the gesture, the Nazi salute, at the end of a 25th of January speech at the National Pro-Life Summit in Washington, D.C. So, yeah, a group of people most likely to contain a bunch of Christian nationalists, and he's doing the Nazi salute.
As one does.
This sentence actually kind of made me giggle a little bit. Robinson's license in the church was subsequently revoked, and he will no longer serve as a priest. Like, just the idea of having a license to be a priest. Like, and I'm saying this as someone who is an ordained minister.
Look, if I want somebody to lie to me, I want to make sure that it's all on the up and up, okay?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I'm an ordained minister. You know how I got to be an ordained minister? I paid $25 to some website, and it's like, it's a legit ordination. I can perform weddings and funerals and shit. So it's like, the idea that these churches like actually issuing licenses for whatever for Artemis says goodbye German viewers. Nefarious Name of Doom says why goodbye German viewers? Because the gesture is illegal in Germany. What Musk and this priest did carry a jail sentence, and I believe they do have internet restrictions over there, so that they it's illegal to make, not to show. Okay, so there aren't like internet restrictions where it'll like automatically pick it up and cut off the stream?
I don't think so, but you can't like publish it. So like news organizations and stuff do censor it, from what I saw.
Okay. Yeah, and when I say internet controls, it's not like North Korea firewall. You can't go to a website that has this on it. It'll just be more like Twitch and YouTube will be like, oh, we automatically detected this gesture, so I'm going to shut down the stream in Germany. But yeah. And there's a reason for that. Anyway, so his license was revoked. His license to lie to people doesn't exist anymore. We believe those who mimic the Nazi salute, even as a joke or an attempt to troll their opponents, trivialize the horror of the Holocaust and diminish the sacrifice of those who fought against its perpetrators, the statement reads, a statement from the church. Such actions are harmful, divisive, and contrary to the tenets of Christian charity. I mean, the Nazis wouldn't have risen to power without direct support from several different churches.
Mm-hmm.
So, debatable. But, you know, at least their heart's in the right place. Robinson posted a statement on his Facebook page, and this is just classic defense. So he defended the gesture as a joke in mockery of the hysterical liberals who called Elon Musk a Nazi for quite clearly showing his audience his heart was with them. No, it was for doing a Nazi salute. Like, that is not the, like, okay. Did you see the Some More News episode that dropped today? I know I ask you this every week, and the answer is always no, because they always drop their shows on Wednesday. Yeah, so they actually found a clip of Elon Musk from years ago doing a "My heart goes out to you" gesture. You know what the gesture was back then?
What was it then?
He did this at his chest, and then he went like that with both his hands outward, like that, palms up.
So when he does "My heart goes out to you,"
it doesn't look anything like a Nazi salute.
Now he does a Nazi salute.
It's not an awkward autistic gesture. It's like, I have a house full of autistic people. Not a single one of them has ever done that gesture. Accidentally, on purpose, nothing. Nope. It's not a hard thing to avoid.
Not being a Nazi is super easy. You just don't do the things Nazis do.
Mm-hmm. For the record, in case it needs saying, I am not a Nazi, he wrote. Yeah, no, you can deny it, but you did the thing that Nazis do, even if it was as a joke. Like, at best, you can say you're a Nazi sympathizer, not a Nazi yourself. That doesn't make it better. I didn't join the party, but I voted for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this really got me kind of pissed off. He went on to describe his attempt at humor as being dry wit in that typical British way.
No. I've had friends who do this dumb shit where they're just like, actually, no, the thing I did was not offensive to you. It was what the Brits do. It was the British thing to do. I don't give a fuck if it's the British thing to do.
My dad is straight off the boat British. Dry wit is very common in my life. Not once has he Nazi saluted as part of dry humor. I mean, I suppose... what's his face? Monty Python actor, kind of an asshole, not Eric Idle. The fuck is his name? Cleese, John Cleese. Yes, the one who played Hitler. He has done a Nazi salute as part of British dry humor. But that was the context made that more acceptable. Like, it's very clearly ridiculing Hitler. Like, there's the difference. When a British person does the Nazi salute as dry humor or dry wit, it is to ridicule the Nazis. This guy does a Nazi gesture in his dry wit, supposedly, and it's to ridicule the liberals who thought it was a Nazi gesture. Those are very different things.
Funny, humor is a lot less funny when you're spending the entire time just punching down.
Also, if you have to explain to people later that it was funny, it wasn't funny. Charlie Chaplin literally played Hitler to make fun of Hitler? No. So The Great Dictator. I haven't actually seen the movie, so just preface with that. take this with a grain of salt, but my understanding is that like he very explicitly made that character not Hitler and made the army then or whatever not the Nazis in order to kind of disenfranchise them, to take power away from them, to, you know, I'm not even going to acknowledge your existence while still referencing you in a very clear way. But he also, so well, he didn't give a name to the Nazis. He didn't name the Nazis as the bad guys. He did name the Jews as their target. So like it
very obvious.
It was very like I actually really want to see that movie. Because like it's a fucking comedy movie that has one of the most inspiring speeches in it. It's fucking Charlie Chaplin, man. The only guy who could pull off that mustache after 1935. But yeah, big difference between making the Nazi salute to make fun of Nazis and making the Nazi salute to make fun of liberals. I made my partner watch the portion of the producers with the Springtime for Hitler number.
Yeah, Springtime for Hitler in Germany.
Yeah,
Winter for Poland and France.
Yeah, she'd never seen that before, and the whole time she's just watching it like jaw on the floor. She didn't know the premise of the producers, so she's just like, "What the fuck is this? This is like, yeah." It's like, yeah, no, that's the point. Anyway,
you're feeling the way the audience was supposed to feel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Unfortunately, ended up being too funny. This was I posted on Blue Sky earlier today. It was like one of the things that kind of gives me hope is that fascism does not do well when it's ridiculed. It is very like it's very obviously how Charlie Chaplin did the mustache first, I know, and he did it better, and that's one of the reasons why he could still pull it off after 1935, because he was well known for it before Hitler. Anyway, so one of the things that gives me hope is that fascism does not do well with ridicule, and in Germany in the 1930s, Hitler controlled that by controlling the media, and the media was very limited. It's the newspapers, it's radio, it's TV. Now with the internet, Trump can't stop people from making fun of him.
You can't control it the same way.
No, like, I mean, like, you can try, but it's just it's not doable, not to the same extent, and so that does give me some hope.
Okay.
Anyway, so he continued on after saying that Nazi salutes was dry British humor by saying, "It was not a joke at the expense of World War II, nor an admission of my membership in the National Socialist Party." Okay, that's just like, that is the perfect...
Most modern day Nazis specifically spell out National Socialist Party.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that is such a perfect like example of the stupid language game that neo-Nazis like to play. It's like, oh, you're calling me a Nazi. A Nazi is defined as someone who is a member of the German National Socialist Party. I'm not a member of that party, so I can't be a Nazi. Mm-hmm. It's like, I just happen to agree with everything that party stood for and would have joined that party had I been around at the time. But yeah, no, I'm not currently a member because they don't exist, so it's impossible to be a member. Therefore, it's like, yeah, no, that's... You're telling on yourself by saying that. That it would be an incredibly ignorant and bad faith assumption to make, to assume that he's a member of a party that doesn't exist anymore. It's like, no, that's not what the word Nazi means today, man. Like, come on.
The name has shifted. It now is closer to the word fascist. Mm-hmm. It doesn't describe Mussolini's government anymore. It describes an ideology. It describes a way of thinking. It describes a way of operating as a group.